Hey, what's up guys? It's Austin here, or Luna. Now in today's video, I'm talking about something that happened a couple years ago, and it was so insanely scary, and I want to talk about it today, so please leave a like on this video if you enjoy it. Leave the scary stories in the comments down below, and let's get into this. So a couple years back is where this story starts. I woke up, it was a pretty normal day for me. I ate breakfast, then I went out with my mom to run some errands with her. After that we came home, I took a shower, and then I went out with some friends of mine for a while. And I got home kind of late at night, it was like 10 or 11. And then I went to bed early because I was super tired. I had a pretty good schedule at the time. And yeah, I was just tired. Pretty normal day. Everything seemed fine. Everything was great, right? I wake up the next day, and I actually had to go to the bank. So I asked my mom if she could drive me to the bank. She's like, yeah, sure, I'll drive you up there. I was like, all right, thank you. So we get in her car. We start driving. And about halfway through the drive, she's going like, I don't know, 30 or 40. And she hears this noise coming from like below her car. And I could hear it too. It was pretty loud. And she's like, what is that? And I was like, I have no clue. She's like, should I pull over? I was like, probably. So we pull over, look at the car, everything looks fine, but the noise it was making when we were driving was just so weird and like off. You could just tell something was wrong. So I just suggested that she didn't drive and that we should like call for help. And she did. She called her friend up. He came, towed the car back to his shop and looked at it. And he then proceeds to tell us that we were like a couple minutes away from crashing because all of the lug nuts, like the bolts on her tires, were all loosened. Like someone broke into our garage and unscrewed the tires or whatever and made them so they were so loose that when she was driving, they would all fall off and we'd crash or she'd crash. And like, how fucked up is that? Like someone literally must have came into our garage when we were sleeping that night because the night before it was fine and it didn't sound like that. And just basically made her car like a death trap and like just so messed up. I don't know who did it. I don't know how they got into my garage because there's only like two ways to get in from the outside, and that's one door and a window, and both are pretty much locked all the time. But like just super scary stuff to just find out someone was like basically in a part of your house trying to screw with you. And we still don't know to this day who did it. My mom thinks it could be a crazy ex or just some random person trying to rob cars in the neighborhood or something. I don't know if it was that because our neighborhood's pretty safe and we've never really had stuff like that happen before. It could be that, or it even could have been someone that didn't like me and maybe thought that my mom's car was my car and he wanted me to crash or she wanted me to crash. I don't know. It was a really insane situation, but it's not over yet, okay? My mom's car gets fixed. Everything's okay. The tires are on tight. Everything was great. We went home. The next day we got better security systems for the house. We got better locks on the doors. Everything was great. A couple weeks then go by and everything was still good. And I woke up super early one morning. It was like 6 in the morning. And my mom usually wakes up at 6 and she woke up. And I asked her, I was like, hey, can you take me up to McDonald's to get breakfast? She's like, sure. And we go out to her car, unlock it, open the doors. And my mom's fairly smart. She doesn't really keep anything that expensive in her car, just like little accessories like, you know, air fresheners, like a garbage can, like little things. But we opened her door and all that stuff was gone. Like all the little things, like her sunglasses, her pens and pencils, like her random stuff in the glove compartment, just random stuff was just all stolen. Like some random person broke into her car and stole all this stuff that probably equivalates to like $20 at a Staples store. Like literally office stuff. But yeah, we never found out who did it. We don't know if it was the same person that did the tire thing. And coincidentally, another car like a day later got broken into on our street. But yeah, just a big, crazy, insane experience. And nothing's happened since. Everything's been good, luckily. And I hope it stays that way. But pretty crazy story and experience. Like we could have literally crashed that day. Me and my mom could have gotten pretty hurt. We could have been fine. Just a whole bunch of what-if situations could have happened, you know? But guys, please leave a like on this video if you enjoyed it. After you do that, drop a comment below with your Twitters. I'm going to be following some of you guys. I think I'm going to do that every video from now on. But yeah, guys, see you all tomorrow. Peace.
Yeah. Controversy, I should worry, but I don't.